What's up, Internet? My name is Michael Cook. This is Blue Giant Media, and we're here to connect through gaming. Today we're going to take a look at Dimension, published by Kosmos Games and designed by, sorry, I'm going to butcher your name, Lauge? Luchau? Sorry. We're going to take a look at what's inside the box, the overall component quality, and what you're going to get for your money. Alright, so Dimension is a puzzle game where you're going to be given some rules about how to stack these marbles, or I guess they're not marbles because they're made of wood from what I understand, and you're going to be stacking them up in kind of a pyramid, orientation, and you're going to be timed trying to see who can kind of think of the best way to put together this puzzle, and then you'll score points based off of how many of the rules you were able to follow and to what degree. So everything here is punching out very nicely, so good quality punch board. Okay, let's see how this punches out. This looks relatively intricate. This is going to be where you're going to be stacking the different wooden spheres. So they'll be set up here to begin the game, and then you'll be stacking them right here. So let's take a look at those. Now these have a very satisfying weight to them. Are they? Okay, so they're plastic. They look like wood, but they are plastic. But they have a very satisfying feel. So you'll be stacking them there, and you will be following rules. Let's see what we got card-wise. Not quite sure what this is for. I'll have to take a look at the rules real quick and get back to you with what that's for. Let's unwrap these. Alright, so the cards are pretty generic. They're a little bit thicker than they could be. I mean, I've seen much worse, I guess I'm trying to say. So this will say, for instance, you need to have more greens than oranges in your pyramid. You need to have, I think that just means 4 total of those 2 colors. Don't have any white, don't have any orange. So there's a pretty decent number of these. Looks like they'll just be random. You'll deal a bunch of them out. Alright, so that's that. We've got a timer. And I'll go ahead and punch the rest of this stuff out, and then we'll come right back. Alright, so everything punched out very nicely. I put all of these in here because there's only one bag that came with it, but also because I think that all of these are going to be pretty easy to just pick out as you score points. The only thing that's different is there's these little bonus tokens. I'm not sure what they're for yet because I haven't read the rules all the way, but I know that they're called bonus tokens. There's a nice space in the insert for all of the cards, and the timer, we've got a space there, then all of these plastic balls will go in here. The only complaint I have right now is I'm going to have to poke a hole in here because they don't let the air out, so you kind of have to make sure that they're completely emptied of air. I like it when they have the little hole in them so that even after you seal it, you can kind of adjust that. And then I found that the little pieces of foam are to go on the back side of this so that the marbles can rest in here and not roll off quite as easily. The only thing that I'm curious about is I feel like this is going to move and all these cards are going to go everywhere. So we will have to see how that goes. Why don't I do a quick test of that? We'll go ahead and put the top on. Let's go ahead and turn this upside down and shake it around. And let's see if everything stayed in place. Well, stayed in there pretty well. I'm actually relatively surprised that that didn't move around more. I still think it's possible for that stuff to move around, but these do, if you put them over on this side, I suppose, they keep everything in place well enough. Alright, so pretty good production quality. The rule book, which I forgot to show you before, is very short and to the point. It's not a complicated game, but overall I'd say it's a pretty nice production by Kosmos. And that's what's inside the box of Dimension, published by Kosmos and designed by Lauge Luchau. If you want to know more about this game, take a look in the description section where you can find a setup, playthrough, overview, and review. And you can also find a link there to macronovagames.com where you can buy hundreds of great games. If you have any feedback for me, please let me know in the comment section below, like maybe how to pronounce Mr. Luchau's name. And if you have any maybe requests on what you might want to see reviewed or covered, let me know there as well. And until next time, I want to thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like what you see, and have a wonderful day.